slowly moves.
We have just captured our first sunset of the Algarve, and we are parked just over there.
Well, I can't deny it. She turns me on, I can't control this burning desire. I wish we could having fun under the sun. I don't know what it is, but there is a trick in her. Works on me so well, and I can't deny it.
As you can see, van life isn't always parking up somewhere really nice and with a nice sunset and a beach. Last night we stopped here and it's pretty grim, to be honest, to wake up and be surrounded by loads of motorhomes and a pretty derelict area of the town. But there is a good reason why we're here. There is a fish market to check out, so we're going to see what that looks like. And someone needs something to eat this morning too. Do you want your... is it time for it? Rupert, do you want your brekkie? Do you want your breakfast? Rupert's the easiest one to cook for in this van. I don't have to do anything. Literally just open one of his food bags from down here. It's easy.
I'm feeling my heart beating with the rhythm of her slowly.
I don't know why Rupert is so excited to go to the fish market, because he's not even allowed in. But I guess he just likes smelling everything that's going on the front. We're here on the front of Alion. Alheo. It's spelt, but you say it Alia. And the market is just up there. So we're gonna walk, go into the fish market and find out what's happening.
I don't know what it is, but there is a trick in her.
This is considered to be probably the biggest fish market on the Algarve. It's a fishing village, Alia. I keep trying to say it right. It's a fishing village, and we've heard good reviews about this fish market, so we've had to come here early. You need to get here before 10 o'clock if you want to see the fresh fish of the day.
Fading with the smell of her perfume, and when she's dancing, oh, damn.
So I've just paid €4 for a fresh bag of mussels. €4 for a whole bag. Kieran, if you're watching this, I've just paid €7 for the thickest cut piece of tuna you've ever seen. Man, I love that place. Right, let's do some cooking with it. There's a bit of building work going on now, causing a bit of chaos for the road, but that's a small price to pay for when you've got the swag from the market. I'm just at the next market now, which is a vegetable one, so I might pick up some stuff to go alongside the fish I bought. Hey, Rube. Just been had with the salted almonds. They're good for snacking on. Right, I've managed to score some Piri chili oil, so I'm thinking it might be nice to do the tuna. I want a little bit of heat. Tuna, tomatoes, bit of chili oil. So we picked up a couple of hitchhikers. Lucas, what's your friend's name? Because we haven't introduced yet. Lucas, what's your friend's name?
Sorry?
What's your friend's name? The girl?
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
So Jasmine and Lucas, and so we're going to stay in a hostel, and we said that we've got a bit of an awning, so I've sent Lucas up the ladder to get the awning out if he wants a bed for the night. You got to work for everything in my world, Lucas. You don't get anything for free in my world, I'm afraid. You got to work for it, dude. There's another. Come on, it's like a puzzle. There's a strap there on the back. Yeah. Oh, he's fine. Look, he looks handy. He knows what he's doing.
You can do it.
Yeah, there you are. Look, he's in. It's like a crystal maze.
I've used to climb a lot, so.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. If you really want, you can sleep on the roof. A bit of an angle. We've got the hitchhiker bags in the back of the van, so the van's getting a bit cozy now, but it's all in good fun. We thought today we would give them an opportunity to go somewhere different. Because they're backpacking, they tend to go from town to town, which means they don't have much opportunity to go into the wilderness. So Lucas has just shown me his coat. Man, you really are the Bear Grylls, aren't you? That's awesome. We've just had a night's camp down by the lake. Cooked up some food yesterday, had a bit of a campfire, it was quite nice. And now we're going to be dropping the hitchhikers off on the main road. Which just seems crazy, but they've assured us they'll be alright. So after another night with the hitchhikers, we had 2 nights with them. We've now just dropped them off and they've got no idea where they're going. He's got his big rucksack on his back and she's got a little backpack, and they're just going to walk and work out a plan whether they're going to hitchhike somewhere, or they said they might stay in a hostel, but we don't know if there's a hostel in town. So yeah, I think spending time with them makes us realise how lucky we are to have a nice van, and yeah, it's good. Right, we need to do some cooking now. Time for lunch. Right, I've just dropped off the hitchhikers and it is now time to cook. This week I've picked up some fantastic tuna from the fish market the other day, and I also picked up this Piri chili oil. So what I'd like to do is make a Piri chili tuna steak, accompanied with some sweet potato mash that was made on a campfire last night. I'm going to chuck some spinach into that mash, some garlic, some butter, make a fritter, and then we're going to char off some tomatoes. So big tuna steak, nice potato cake, and some charred tomatoes to go with it. If you can't get Piri oil back at home, I know it's really difficult, it's quite an obscure thing to buy, but I would say maybe get a chili oil, and if you can, try and get some dry Piri rub and mix it in with the chili oil, and then marinate your tuna with it. I'm going to start marinating the tuna now so we can make a start and get cooking, because I am absolutely starving. Right, let's go. Okay, first things first, we are going to marinate the tuna. Now we get the tuna out of the fridge pretty quick, so you want to get it up to temperature. Rub oil on that side, a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper, flip it over, stir it again, a little bit of oil, rub that in, bit of garlic, top, pepper. Okay, I'm going to leave that now. Now you want to let that marinate for at least half an hour really, so we're going to leave that for a bit. Okay, next up is we need to make our sweet potato and spinach potato cakes. Now the sweet potato in Portugal is almost yellow rather than orange, but I would quite happily use normal sweet potato back at home. Back with one of these rings. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know I use these all the time. So I put a little bit of mashed potato in the bottom, Now that mashed potato has got quite a bit of butter in already, so you don't need to worry too much about adding more. Plenty of mashed potato on the top, spinach obviously in the middle. Just gonna pat that down. We've got our potato cake ready and we've got our tuna fish ready. It's now time to prep the tomatoes, so let's do that. Okay, our tuna steak is marinating, our sweet potato and spinach cake is ready, it's prepped. So it's now time to prep these tomatoes. And what I want to do with these is literally just chop them nicely in half. And when I pop them in the pan, I'm going to pop them down, just kind of facing down onto the pan. And what I want to do is char them off a little bit, just to give them a little bit of flavour. And that's exactly the sear that you want when you pop a tuna into a pan. Time to get the tomatoes in, I have to work quite quick here. Okay, it's been in about 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes outside. Time to flip the tuna. Okay, once the tuna is ready, a little bit of oil. The sweet potato cake has been flipped over. The tomatoes are just nicely crisping away on the bottom. Okay, so here we have my chili piri tuna steak with those lovely charred tomatoes and that sweet potato and spinach potato cake. All cooked in one pan, very quickly, less than 10 minutes. And I can assure you, this is a cracking dish. Try that one at home, you'll definitely like this.
Señor Alexis Rivero, si 3 y tarde. I'm not